Chug for 5.
No.
Alex, I swear to God.
You get 5. And you get 5.
Come on. Finish it.
He has to be cheating.
You're drunk.
Welcome back to Chug for 5. My name's Alex, and I'm the co-host here with Brenna, my co-host. We've got our special guest, Tori, and an actual real special guest, Sara.
Woo, welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much
for
for
having
coming.
me.
So today for our Chug for 5, we are going to go ahead and do a Irish car bomb. So we're going to do our Chug for 5. This is something, if you ever go to Ireland, definitely do not order this. That is not a thing that they appreciate there. And always, as always, drink responsibly. Our production crew, for some reason, is half doing it, half not. We're not sure what's going on.
We don't know what's happening.
But it's a fun episode. So as always,
Drop
drink
'em,
responsibly.
boys.
Drop them. Okay.
In the meantime,
Cheers.
we are going to start out with a question. There's a little bit of a backstory because I don't know if I'm aging myself here, Tori, because she's a child. I'm just kidding.
I'm not that young.
I'm just kidding. Okay. Back in the day. Okay, that might have been too much. Do you guys remember? So, with St. Patrick's
I need a
Day,
napkin.
there's leprechauns, there's gold, there's rainbows. Yes, yes. Do we remember when the first ever
It's spilled all over.
when the first ever double rainbow viral YouTube video? Do we remember that video?
Oh my God, I do remember that. That was like 2000. Are we guessing the year? I know. Please, it's just damn it, Ron.
Leprechaun, we need
Leprechaun.
the
Right, if you
year.
could just grab one for me, that would be really great.
This is our leprechaun helper
The-
for the day.
I'm not gonna use you.
We'll throw her in the wash. The year of our leprechaun
Of our Lord.
video.
Can you just get it for me?
Okay.
This is so unfortunate.
The double
If you
rainbow.
don't actually watch our podcast,
You probably
if you just
should.
listen
Does this
to it, this
happen
is one to watch.
That's facts.
You're
She
good.
spilled it
So,
all over your face.
All over my. Yeah.
the double rainbow. The man with the double rainbow. What year was that video originally uploaded and went viral on YouTube? Go.
2007. Damn it.
That's
Darn
okay.
it.
You need to buzz in.
Buzz 2007.
Okay.
Can we get the rules before the
Oh,
game?
you
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have to
You were. Yeah. You have to say buzz.
Well, I would have
Well,
said
clearly you
2008.
haven't been watching the other videos.
This is uncomfortable.
Okay.
So what would you say?
7.
2007.
It's gonna-
8?
8.
Oh wait,
That
wow.
seems early.
Oh wait, do you guys want to go ahead and
No,
guess
8,
too?
8,
But so
8.
Sarah, if you get it wrong, and for
Whoa.
Robert also here, if you get it wrong, you have to
More
do
rules.
You have to do a 5-second chug. If she has a follow-up question, you can double down,
Which I do.
which we always do. You always double down. Always double down.
Okay.
But if you get that wrong, it's 10 seconds.
Okay.
The first time we did it was with wine, and you can imagine how that went. I did a lot. Tori, for some reason, was fantastic at it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She was like within like a few
I couldn't
numbers
tell you.
off, and it was. I
Okay.
drank like a
Fake.
bottle of wine.
Okay, my guess.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's a little later than that.
Did you buzz
I'm
in?
gonna go. Bzz.
Okay.
I'm
Why
gonna
do you
go
have to
with-
buzz if we all have to guess?
That's
Sorry.
true.
See,
No, it's fair. That's
you-
fair.
Because
but-
if somebody guessed it first, then it's like, okay, they win.
like on
because
one of
they were
them, it was like they
first.
both were trying to guess JFK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
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 I'm
I
going with
lost.
2015.
Okay.
2015. Okay.
That-
Does anyone in production have a guess?
Anyone?
Yep. Anthony.
2010.
2010.
I guess.
2010.
Okay.
Oh.
The
Do you have a
Go
backup
9.
guess?
Do 9.
no,
You do that?
no
I
one
did
did
8.
9. You can do the same one. Okay. Okay.
They're
They're
one.
one together. We
Touche.
appreciate that.
Touche. Hats off.
2009.
Okay.
2009.
Nice.
8.
God, I
2008.
really went late.
You said
All right.
15.
You said
That's,
really
that's
The
late.
answer is 2010, my boy.
Oh my god!
I feel like they Googled it.
They
Can we
probably
get a
did.
Flag on the play?
Can we get a right? Can we get an instant
That's
replay?
sneaky. Okay. Who wants to double down?
Always, I'll double down. Well,
Alright.
you have nothing to double down, Anthony. You got it
Does
right.
actually, first question, does anybody not know what we're talking about?
What doubling down means?
No, the double the double rainbow guy?
No, I remember it.
Okay, perfect. Does anybody know his nickname?
Is that the next question?
Yeah.
Oh God, I should.
are we gonna
I
know
wish I
his
would have
name?
known the
He was
question.
Very popular.
I wish I would have known the question before I doubled down.
Double rainbow guy. Nickname.
Close.
That's
Really?
good.
No.
Okay, Buzz Jim.
Okay.
Nickname?
Buzz.
His real name
Kai.
could be James.
Okay. Any guess on homie's nickname?
It's what do you mean? I mean, yeah, that's a nickname.
I thought it was
How
like
are you
a
gonna
fun
know it?
nickname.
Okay, wait, can I
Yeah.
actually
I thought
change
it was
mine?
like-
Can I
Okay.
buzz?
No,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
no.
I'm
like
gonna
a-
say leprechaun.
I don't think she can
Not quite.
change hers.
She wasn't getting
Gold digger.
Jim to
it.
leprechaun.
Okay, Kanye. No,
That was
his
really-
name was Bear.
Bear?
Yeah, what a sweet guy.
I feel like no one should have to double down for that one because that was
I need a
Rules.
new
that
question.
nickname doesn't
Brenna,
work with
rules are
anything.
rules are rules.
Sarah, can you? I know you're our guest, but can you open that? I can't.
Yes.
Thank
Put her to
you.
work.
Put her to work.
Really want to come back for
Our
a
special
second.
guest, our special guest Sarah is going to be making us some fun coffees today. So let's start it out and see where we ride with that.
Game of life on you. Nope, you gotta finish it. You gotta finish it.
I just opened mine and I did it at the last second.
Oh, see, I was looking at that one. It looked like it was. For anyone who's never played Game of Life, you should play it with your friends. It's really fun. Once you're in,
Drink
you can never be out.
responsibly.
Drink responsibly always. But if you, like, for a can, when you open it, you have to do something special with your cans. Like, I tilt mine to the right, so I had to think about it.
The tab.
To the right. Robert actually takes his out and, like, stabs it.
He does the most.
Ron's was really difficult for a while, so he was horrible at it. So we changed his rule, which I think is against the rules. But
It's also
We
not-
allowed.
It's not just cans. If it's bottles, you have to do something with the bottle too.
we don't play bottles.
We do.
We play bottles. You have to mess with like the
When?
little stick
I've
around
never.
it.
The wrapper, you pull the wrapper
Yeah.
off.
Okay, so is that everyone's rules? Everyone just pulls off the wrapper?
No, you have to
So
bend a
our
certain
rules,
corner of
to
it.
be honest,
We
our
don't-
rules are a little bit different than
Yeah.
yours.
Sure.
Rather than having like the same rule for every single can or whatever, you just have to modify the can or the drink or the bottle.
See, I feel like
Some
that's
sort of
so easy
alteration.
because it's like you could accidentally do that. This one you have to be like deliberate, which makes it more difficult.
I mean, either way, you're either in the game or you're not. Like you
Right.
think it.
And once you're
Accidentally
in, you
rip off
can't
the
get out.
labels of your.
That's a good point, Sarah.
I'm gonna say, but if they were like, you don't have to always do that. Like you could also just like do one thing. But it's like, yeah, if, like I mean, if you're
I
sitting
see
there, you
what
could
you're
like just
saying,
pull
yeah.
You could
something
also
off.
use acetone and a lighter and cut your bottle into a can and
That seems
what
really.
Robert would
I was
do.
gonna say that seems like
Very
something that
dramatic.
Robert would bring
I
to the
made a
table.
Christmas present once.
Wait,
That
you have to make a,
like
a bracelet. They pointed at me. You have to make a bracelet every time you open a new can or bottle.
Oh, with the thing.
Yeah.
So wait, you don't have a rule with us, I don't think.
Don't.
Well, great, Sarah. Let's bring up your rule
Let's
today on the
start it
podcast.
today.
What would
Let's
you
bring
like to
up
do?
What if you just
Great
Well,
day
okay,
to
there's
save
not
lives.
much you can do.
Well,
You
so
can
you
put it
could
to
be
the
like
left,
Robert,
can
and
put
you
it
could
to the
just
right.
stab it.
Yeah.
You could put it straight up.
I'm a left side, strong side. Honestly, I forgot to do it
right
till
side?
Tuesday.
What
What,
is
if
the-
what if you accidentally break it off? What happens?
that
You have
could be
to.
it.
You, have
You
to
could just break
swallow
yours
it.
off.
No, but what
You
if
have
it like
to
what if
swallow it.
mine's up?
Then,
What if
Sarah,
that's
I
my
would-
rule,
I would
and then
call you out on
accidentally
it.
break it off on
I
accident.
would call
You
you
have
out
to
on
swallow
it.
it.
Accidents happen.
Accidents happen, but that doesn't.
have
You
to
would still get called out.
Swallow this.
Yes.
That sounds dangerous. I'm not a
You would
doctor,
go
but that
off
sounds
in every
dangerous.
I
airport.
have backup rules.
But no, if it comes off, that's on you. Like I could accidentally pull mine off.
No, it's on the can.
What just happened
I'm-
back there?
Write a
Who
letter
tripped?
to the.
Was it Ron? Was it the leprechaun?
he went.
Aw. It's just me.
He's got 2 beers.
Yeah, two beer
we-
Sally. I'm telling you.
Do we have to do our Chug for 5 for
No.
the questions?
Yeah, we
Yes,
doubled
and
down.
double down.
Yeah.
We doubled down.
Don't
Thanks
worry.
for bringing that.
Sorry.
I'll be at the
However,
counter.
you guys did stay together. You guys still have a 5-second chug.
That
you
is-
guys have a 10
Wait,
second.
those two don't.
They have 5
They
seconds.
won. No.
Okay, but they didn't get his nickname.
Well,
They
everyone
didn't-
did.
I don't
and
think
they
they
got the
double-
original question, so it cancels.
I
Okay,
don't.
so then are we only 5 seconds?
No, you're 10.
It's all right.
I don't.
Brenna.
Okay.
I'm starting.
I don't
Oh,
make
I don't
the
like
rules.
this.
Oh,
I'm
you're
just
cutting
picking
down my
those.
I pick up. New game of life is off.
Okay, love it. Love
We're
it.
stuck
doesn't
on
hit my
4.
nose.
Hold on.
I'm gonna spill on
One
myself
moment.
again. Like this is embarrassing. Okay, go.
All right, so we're gonna go from the top here. We're gonna count them down, and then once we get this squared away, we're gonna start drinking some coffee.
Why did you say coffee like that?
I don't know. Sarah,
Now
why
this
don't
is
you tell us
cutting
about
my
the
lip.
coffee? What's our choices today?
What's popping?
So
Right. What's
this is
poppin'?
what's happening today.
What's popping?
Since it's St. Patrick's Day, they're all going to be different forms of Irish coffee. And these lovely ladies will just pick based off of the name which one they want me to make. I'll make it right here, tell you guys how to make it, and you guys will try it. Tell me what you think about the drink, if you like it, if you don't like it. And then,
Ladies
I
and
don't know,
gentlemen,
give
is
it
she
a
just
rating.
not the best?
Right.
Like, can we
yeah.
just
Can we
let's
get a
hear it for
standing O?
Sarah? I mean, she's the bestie with the resties. I'll say it. I'll be
Ayo.
the first to say it.
I've been talking since I was like 2 years old. So
But that's impressive.
1 year.
You know what? Should we phone in your parents and let us know?
Mom, what age did I specifically? what,
Mom,
what
can you
day?
tell what's going on?
Which day did I say dada?
Yeah, well,
That was first word.
I think.
What was your first word, everyone?
I really couldn't tell you. I can tell you my first
I don't
sentence,
know.
which was related to a dog. And anyone who knows me, I'm like obsessed with dogs. My aunt had this beautiful yellow lab, and it was like his name was Bubba, and so everyone would be like Bubba back, because he just like would sweet as could be, just want to run up to
Bubba
you.
back.
My first thing was Bubba back because he was like running up. Why would I ever tell a dog back? Like, what an idiot that I was at whatever age.
Bubby.
Yeah. Oh,
Little
okay.
bub.
Let's
He's
move.
He's at home taking a nap.
We've been. So I have a 3-legged cat that Brenna likes.
Oh my
She
gosh, I'm
loves-
obsessed with her.
She loves her nicknames. Her name is Nubby. You like to call her
Nublin from Dublin.
It's fitting.
Which is fitting. Honestly,
Can
we
we
should
all
have brought
drink
her.
for that?
Cheers to Nublin
We
from
should,
Dublin.
because
Cheers,
Nublin from
Nubby.
Dublin, she's the best. Zelda, their other cat's kind of a
excuse me.
bitch, but I do
Drink.
love her for it.
She is a bitch.
She is.
She's
That's
100%.
not me throwing shade.
see
I would
you.
say it to her face.
So Nubby's new nickname is Bubby.
oh, I mean, I still like Nublin from Dublin.
I love it all.
I'm a little
we're-
disappointed in you, Robert, that you changed the nickname, but it's fine.
He didn't change it. It morphed. You know,
Well,
we just
fine.
started saying.
Okay,
"Come
honestly
here,
though,
Bubby."
we
Okay, so isn't
our
that a
second born,
cat podcast?
Nico.
Second born, right?
Yeah, our second born
Familiar
Nico.
with him.
He's sweet
Honestly,
guy.
fan.
He's a very shy, sweet man.
Shy guy.
But when we adopted
sweet
him,
boy.
adopt,
He
don't
loves
shop.
me. If anyone.
Adopt, don't shop.
Just
all
a
day.
suggestion. His name's Nico, right? But I started calling him Tiny Tim. Tori hated it.
Wait, but you guys call him Jim, and I'm actually
Just wait.
Yeah.
okay. Great, we're gonna
getting
get
the
there.
morph.
Morphs. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the morph. We
wait.
morph. So his name was Nico. He started being Tiny Tim. He wasn't tiny anymore. He's Pit Lab Rat.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he is thick with a couple C's, and actually this direction.
Save
C's.
you.
And he morphed from Tiny Tim to Jim to Jimothy, Jamantha. It's
You know,
it's
I've
gotten
never
out
heard
of control. Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, so that could be. I mean, I get it. I understand why you guys made the jump. Like we
Yeah.
call Finn, like
gotta morph.
we call Finn Gerald.
Okay, but
Gerald.
can we put a picture of Gerald right here?
Ron and post? Can you do that? Show one of
Said
actual
yeah. He
Finn
said
Rear?
yeah.
Okay, well we've asked for it before and it didn't happen.
Well, are we? You gotta put. You gotta put Nico and Layla up here.
Well, yeah.
You put all the animals.
All of the
in
animals
there.
up there.
Can you put
Tomato.
all of my pets just surrounding my head?
Sarah, yes.
Nubby.
I want there to be white
Mango.
noise
And then the
just
ducks.
all of the pets.
Just all underneath.
I'll be back for a second podcast specifically about ducks and eggs for Alex.
Yes,
Shook.
please.
Shook.
Shook. That was you were like shocked.
We learned a lot.
There's so many facts that I'm just needing. I'm needing my life.
That's a
Learn
whole
a lot
other
from
episode.
Google.
That
Tell us
is
more about
just
Gerald.
That is.
Gerald's a
Sorry, yeah.
sweet boy. What do we
This
else
is
do we
not-
call Dewey?
About
Yeah, let's
I
you
call
know
it-
what?
Wait, no,
We
wait.
can
I
go
call
on and
Dewey
on.
Dooski. Is that weird?
I
People,
call him
Libby,
Dew-man.
Libby calls him Doobie.
Oh.
The Dew Man.
I should not. There we
Dewey,
go,
Dew
though.
Man. Honestly, Dewey's pretty. We call him the Belly Man.
King of the North.
Oh, the King of the North. He is the King of the North.
Dew,
And
Dew,
Finn would be
Dew.
Podrick. Fun fact: that was going to be Finn's name. Was going to be Podrick for any Game of Thrones.
I would have
fans out
called him
there.
Potty.
Pot. Oh, that's funny,
Potty
but
going
cute.
potty.
But he's Gerald's. For anyone who watches
Yeah.
Finding Dory,
Question?
you'll get it. Yeah.
Nope.
Answer.
Nope.
Oh, question.
Whenever we let our dogs out to go pee. I don't even know who it is because I'm bad with people. But you know the song is like body yaddy yaddy yaddy. You know
That's Megan the Stallion.
Potty, yaddy, yaddy.
Yeah,
That's
I
funny.
like
it's
it.
bad.
That could have been Finn's name, but
Potty,
no.
yaddy, yaddy,
Ron was
yaddy,
like,
yaddy, yaddy,
I
yaddy.
want to name him after this video game person that I play.
Yeah. I have a cat named Zelda. I know that.
That's okay.
We get that life.
All
But he
right.
is a Fenrir. It's fine. Okay, so
Give
Sarah
us that
has some
caffeine.
coffee. Let's go ahead and have
Yeah,
Tori
let's
go
get some more
first.
stuff in us.
Our special
Tori?
guest is
Let's
taking
go.
from our
Yeah,
special
guest.
guest.
Special guest.
I already know.
She knows which one.
Okay, well, you can't. I feel like it should have been like a blind.
That
I
sounds
know.
fake.
For the audience, I spoiled a couple
Oh,
things.
she already saw the
Well,
one
she can
tried
also see the
beforehand.
ingredients that I have here. She saw
Yeah.
marshmallow fluff.
Yeah.
So she picked
Are you a fan?
I'm a massive fan.
of
Like,
marshmallow fluff.
do you like Winnie the Pooh it and just hands in?
No,
That's
I
sticky.
typically use a spoon.
Do you want-
So not that
when
big
I
of
was
a
younger,
fan?
I used to stay the night at my grandparents' house, and they would literally just have cans
Fluff?
of it. I'd be
Yeah.
like, okay,
You're like, okay.
hey,
That's so funny. So like,
You can
kind
make
of with
this with
grandparents,
melted
like
marshmallows.
growing, like
It's
probably till I was like
amazing.
10 or something. We did not have cable. I was a PBS kid. All day, every day. We love PBS.
Did you watch Zoom?
100%.
Zoom.
Or the like Chasing Liberty or Cyber Chase. Those were low key the best shows. I will stand by those all day, every day. But it made me think of like we would stay the night at my grandparents' house, and they had cable. And the best part was around St. Patrick's Day, they would always play The Luck of the Irish, which is like, and they would only play it around St. Patrick's Day.
Disney
and
Channel original movies.
never miss.
They're
They
never
never miss.
That was my
Xenon,
favorite. I loved Luck of the Irish.
The Luck of the Irish, I think, is one of my top ones, and I also love Xenon. I think were my.
That's what I
tops.
wanted to name my cat, Zelda. Back to the cats.
I
I said
cats.
Xenon, and Robert said
Xenon.
hard no because that's a Disney
love
Channel
Xenon.
original movie, and he's not a fan.
Is that
You're
Kristen
not a
Bell?
fan
What do you think?
of Xenon? You know what?
I want to. I also. I
Can we
would
get
have.
him mic'd up for this?
I would have said
I'm-
Zetus
Make
Lapidus
my heart
all
go
day.
yes, all day. I actually, what's so
My
embarrassing
supernova girl.
is I literally just like looked on IMDb to see if that was on anything because I would like
It's
just
on
had this.
Disney.
Well, right, but I didn't know that at first, and I was like, I would love to watch this right
They're
now.
all there.
I know,
They're
Sarah.
all
I found out. I think I
It's
just
great.
saw that the Luck of the Irish, they just added it for St. Patrick's Day.
What?
Today
Nuh-uh,
is
it
St.
was
Patrick's
there.
Day. Just kidding. This is being posted the week before.
Wink.
Wink.
Keeble's big move.
Hey! But like that was so good. Or like
One too.
Smart House.
Oh, that was my actual favorite. I wanted a
Okay,
smart
you said
house.
a favorite like 5 times.
I
Which
really
is it?
like Disney. Do you want a Disney Channel original movie specific podcast?
Keep going.
She has another episode.
No, keep
Or
going.
another
Keep going.
question.
Keep going. I'm just preparing.
I can't be a teacher. Do you want a specific podcast dedicated to all the Disney Channel?
You know what,
movies?
Sarah? If you
I'll
want to
come in
back
as an
a
expert.
second- if you want to come in as another guest, that could
There
be
you
our
go.
I'm an
topic.
expert on a lot of things.
That
I'm
could
not
be our topic.
opposed.
Because I could talk about that all day.
Question?
My favorite, there's kind of two. I would say my top 2 Disney Channel movies of all time. Does anybody want to guess my number 1?
Can we have a hint?
No.
Okay, was it Xenon?
No.
Okay, well you were. You know what? I feel like it's a Lizzie McGuire movie.
Oh,
That doesn't count.
That's not an original
like,
movie.
Yeah, that's like a
I'm
spin-off.
sorry.
But I mean, it could be.
sorry.
we need to educate her.
Okay, I am sorry.
She didn't have TV.
Lizzie McGuire.
I love Lizzie.
Lizzie McGuire was a Disney Channel original. Ergo,
Series.
any movie would be a Disney Channel original movie
You're not wrong.
because it was original to it. So, like, Chug for 5 because that's embarrassing for both of you. No,
Chug
for
for
you.
5 for not knowing.
No.
Am I?
We don't know. We need
Both?
to come.
Chug for 5. No, go ahead.
You know, how
Thank
she
you.
can we do this? You chug.
Tori's
I've
been like
done nothing.
silent.
No.
Okay.
I'm taking it in.
Legit, like the Disney Channel movies that like come and go, and they're only there for a minute.
Honestly, this whole time I've been trying
I
to
feel
think
like
of
it
what
was
she's talking
forever.
about.
Wait,
Yeah,
feel
I
like
literally
you
can't
have
think
a
of
clue?
it.
If you had to guess,
What is it?
what's
What's
your
the letter?
what's your favorite Disney Channel movie? Because I feel like
Movie?
She's
Disney
not a fan.
Channel
She's a Nickelodeon kid, probably.
I didn't watch
Although
TV.
the Rocket Power one was
She's
low-key
not a cable kid
great. The wiggly,
I'm
wiggly,
appalled.
wiggly, wiggly.
You guys get out of here. You all have to drink.
Yeah, those two.
You didn't give us any hints.
How
You
did we
don't
just have to
need
drink
a hint,
for knowing
right?
something?
Thank you.
No, because you guys said that the Lizzie
Double
McGuire
teamed.
movie
Double
was
teamed.
not a original movie, but it was.
Double teamed.
Hey, production?
Oh,
can you
that's your
Google?
favorite movie is
Yeah.
Double Teamed.
Jamie, can you Google if Lizzie McGuire was a Disney Channel? If it's considered a Disney Channel original
If so,
movie.
then
If
I
so,
veto
it should
her
not be.
Why she-
about.
but
That's
also lie to Brenna.
below.
If so,
Lizzie
if
would
it
be-
is, I will chug for 5. I'm will 100% do that. But
There's
it's
no
a
way-
Disney original show.
It's a show.
It's
exactly
a Disney
right.
Channel original
Movie.
series.
Right, but then they made a
And their
Lizzie
movie-
McGuire movie.
Based on the show.
Oh, right, which would still be a Disney original.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Am I right? Anthony's giving me the
I feel
thumbs
like
up.
Anthony
so, like,
It's not
is
one of the
super
core
drunk, doesn't know what he's
honestly,
talking about.
honestly, at this
It's
point in
not
time,
Luck
Google
the
at
Irish.
at this
It's
point in
not
time,
double
I almost want to
team.
give you guys another
There
5 seconds because
are
that's
10
embarrassing.
people talking right
I'm
now.
so upset.
I can't.
I'm
When Ron's
devastated.
editing, he's gonna be like, "I don't. This
Please.
cut."
He's
I
gonna be
apologize.
like,
Okay,
some
do we?
coffee.
We're
What
good.
does it
We're
say?
good. I
Can I
drank
see
off
it?
of it.
We
We're
have
good.
some
Can I see? Yeah, bring it in. Our leprechaun's
Please
bringing it
give us
in.
coffee.
Let's get back.
Also,
Coffee,
Robert, did you
please.
take your hat off?
Please.
Do you guys want me to host?
Can we get back? Can we
Wow.
get, no,
So-
Alex.
Sarah,
Tori picked.
Robert took his hat off from when he used to bring you in something.
That's rude.
I can't control that man.
No, Robert, you're next.
Oh, you still have
Because it was like, I don't want to ruin it for people, but like you had an extra oomph to yours.
Yeah.
That's true.
Brenna did say that she thought yours looked better than Ron's.
It was superior.
Babe, I would never say
I
anything
disagreed.
negative
I
about
thought
you.
Ron's off to the side is
fantastic.
really.
I just said that it was. I appreciated both of them. But anyways, the Lizzie McGuire movie
like
is
a
an
drink?
American comedy television series created by Terry Minsky.
I already drank for it, so we're done here.
Okay.
That is
Yes,
facts.
queen. Snaps
That
for the
is
guest.
rude. Do you know what
Snaps
year
for
it
the
started?
guest.
Early
Okay.
2000s. Early
Wait.
2000s.
What started?
The TV show.
Lizzie McGuire?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can we
2002.
can I ask you a question?
2002, okay.
Why didn't it come back? There's drama with Lizzie.
Oh
That was a
my
big thing.
gosh.
I was
yes.
actually really upset about it. I wanted to cry.
Same.
I've been watching How I Met Your Father.
Boo.
Okay.
Only
Yeah.
because I
I'm
love
not gonna
Hillary
throw
Duff.
this
I
to
don't
you. I'm
care
not
about
gonna
this
throw
show.
that
I agree. That's
Ron,
the
that
only
makes
reason
me
I'm
really
watching it.
uncomfortable. I'm not gonna throw that to you.
I would throw it.
Well, you played softball, so
Not well.
I played tennis. You just gotta throw
Yeah.
up.
Question?
I can throw it.
There's a question.
Sorry. Do you want to start making your drink?
Can
Not
we
to
get
tell you
back
what
to the
do.
coffee?
Yeah, that's what I just
I'm
asked
very
her.
parched.
You guys can talk while I make this. I just
Mean
want to
Girls
tell you.
drink.
Okay, fine. Can we let our guests talk? I mean, come on. Guest to guest.
Talk to me.
I'm never coming back.
Cheers.
You'll be back. She'll be back.
I am forced.
She'll be back.
She's gonna go ahead.
So
and
I will tell you guys what's in it, and then I'll make it. You guys are free to talk during it about the
We
controversy.
shouldn't, actually. We
Lizzie
should
That's all
McGuire.
narrate. That's all narrate.
We should
Sarah.
be very quiet.
Also, if I could be one person in the world, it'd be Hillary Duff. I would
agree.
probably
So
pick
you
other
care about
people,
it.
but
Okay.
no,
I agree.
it's coffee. It's
Okay,
not Hillary
sorry.
Duff time. That's for the Disney
But Hillary
original
Duff
movie.
maybe drinks coffee.
Sarah's gonna
She's
come
great.
back for the.
She has
few episodes
chickens.
later. She
She
does.
chickens.
Okay, tell us about the
She's a
coffee.
great mom too. So these are all of my own recipes except the classic Irish coffee.
Fair.
How they make it in Dublin is what I was told. But this one is a Lucky Charm latte, and it's gonna be marshmallow fluff, coffee ice cubes because we all love coffee ice cubes, whiskey, Bailey's, cold brew, and an Irish cream cold foam with a little topping.
Okay, so
Nice
we need our
topping.
leprechaun Robert to get
Sounds
the ice
amazing.
cubes for you, right? With the
Please
hat.
hit us with the lefties.
Specifically, Robert with the hat.
It's
In the
ice
meantime,
cubes,
Ron's
coffee
our
ice
guy.
cubes.
I know,
In
but
the
I
meantime.
just wanted to make Robert do it with the hat.
Well,
on
he
top
said
of
he
the
was
hat.
gonna do it, and he ended up not doing it. So
You know what? He's audio. I
it's
get
fine.
it.
It's fine.
No,
In the
it's
meantime,
fine.
we have the science behind the coffee ice cubes. Why?
Why? Tell us about it.
Why?
Why?
So, hold on. I wanted to add a little something.
She's creative.
A little extra caffeine, a little extra coffee flavor. And so we have these like circle ice cube trays. We just pour water in it and like smush it, and it creates tiny little circle ice cubes. Amazon. Link in the bio.
I love it.
Ron, link in the bio.
Send us the link to have Ron put it in the bio.
And so we just filled it with cold brew. So they're cold brew ice cubes. Leprechaun.
What is so funny
when
is
it
that I think
melts,
he's the
it's not
tallest
gonna-
one here, and he's the leprechaun.
Can the cameras even see his hat?
Oh, for sure. Can we get a spin?
Okay, no,
Give us
great.
a spin. Get in here and give us a spin.
Someone want to twirl me?
Give us a twirl.
That was nice.
So coffee ice cubes.
No. So when
No.
they're
Those look
melting,
nice.
we're not
Okay.
going to be watering it down, right? Because it's coffee that's melting into coffee.
Yes. drinks.
Let the
But
expert
also,
teach us.
there is water in cold brew. There's a lot of water in cold brew. So,
But there's also
Coffee.
not water.
yes,
There's also
it's concentrated
not
water.
coffee.
So you'll still be like watering it down, but like with more coffee.
But with fun.
But with fun. And you can chew on that, get some more caffeine. So my goal with these drinks are to get you guys drunk and
We love that for St.
caffeinated.
Patrick's Day. Again,
There's
bring
a
yourself
little
things.
extra alcohol in each of the drinks. So
and so Sarah, you said that you came up with all these recipes besides just the iconic
It's a-
Irish coffee one that everyone.
yeah, I mean, I saw them online.
Wait, you should.
I added my
Okay,
own
so you added
flair.
your own twist.
Yeah,
so it's your own
so
recipe.
it's mine. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
cool.
Yes. Question.
Where online?
TikTok.
No.
Thank you. Tori
Well,
assumes. No, Tori thinks I get all my news from TikTok. We get
do.
news. We get recipes.
There's a lot-
We get all of the
The
things.
thing is, like, she does get everything from TikTok. I was like talking to her about something.
Hey, I'm on TV.
This like Vanderpump Rules person. She was like, "Oh, this just
does
didn't
that
like
mean?
this just happened," and she was like, "Oh, I haven't." It doesn't matter. This wasn't on her TikTok. Is really what it came down to.
So what about Vanderpump?
Okay, so I don't watch any of the seasons. I've never watched it in my entire life. But my like Instagram, Twitter, like everything was blowing up. Yeah, you can go ahead and start. Okay. Was like blowing up that one of the like main stars' husband cheated on her with one of the other main main people on there.
Dossie?
Okay, thank you.
Why do they
Thank
get
you.
no
Do you
light?
watch
I do.
Vanderpump?
Me?
I'm Vanderpump.
And
They're fans. They're fans. But okay, so from what I
have
understand,
so
this
many
is
questions.
the second time that he's
About
done it with
why?
someone on the show again. And the girl, like who he cheated on, was like from like the quick stuff that I was reading, is like really good friends with the wife. Correct?
Is it the same girl
Raquel?
each time?
Raquel and
Why does our
Ariana?
production team know so much about
our
Vanderpump?
production team knows
No,
more
they
than
don't.
us.
Twice? Yeah, also kudos. Bow down.
Right, way to go. I'm
Slay.
impressed. So, okay. So that's all I know about it. I really can't speak to any more of it, but everything was like literally blowing up yesterday about how Tom, right? That's his name?
Correct.
Tom cheated on Ariana with Raquel. And it's like the second time that they've done it. And so like my little sister's a big fan, and like she used to watch all the time, and she was like, I'm gonna start watching it again because like this next season to see if they can tell when the cheating started. Mm-hmm. I think it's what everyone said. She didn't necessarily say that. You think Coachella?
That's what the rumor is.
Oh, you're here. You heard it here first.
He knows his
Well,
stuff.
Bachelor,
Probably not though.
Coachella with oh no, he was on the other show with Giannini.
Oh, Love is Blind.
She
Yeah.
was with the guy
Blake?
from Blake and the Coachella, and he was talking to all the girls.
I baristed with him. He was a guest barista at
Yes,
our
he was
coffee
on
shop.
Bachelor of Paradise.
and
The drama from
Bachelorette.
Stagecoach.
Oh, it was Stagecoach. It wasn't
Okay.
Coachella. That's where you lost me. I'm sorry.
Right, because he is with, let's talk about the elephant in the room with Generous Coffee. He is with Ben Higgins.
They
who
are
is
friends,
another
yeah.
from The Bachelor, who he is like one of the main supporters of Generous Coffee, which is what we're drinking today.
So I work for Generous Coffee, which is why their bags are here. Generous Coffee is a coffee company that gives 100% of their profits to nonprofits that they partner with. And I mean, I can go on and on about Generous, but we're basically a high quality, craft roasted coffee company that you can buy online. We also have a coffee shop in Golden, Colorado, which is where I used to live, where I started with them. Now I'm back in Illinois with these crazy.
These
What
old
else?
so-and-sos.
What else happened in Colorado?
Oh, I got engaged in Colorado, actually with Sara and Robert there.
Yes,
Had no idea. It was honestly like the most ridiculous hike of my life.
I know.
No, well, yeah, everyone else knew but me. But it was like,
And Brenna was like, "Oh, I don't want to go on a hike. I don't want to look
Okay.
cute for this."
let's
She had just gotten off her flight.
let's start from the beginning. I was like testing a spray tan because my sister was getting married in Mexico later. So like the spray tan did not work out. Please do not go to an actual person if you're ever going to get a spray tan.
1 second.
Yeah.
I forgot my cold brew upstairs in the fridge. It's in like a little container.
Leprechaun's getting it.
I can start the cold foam.
And so so it just wasn't starting off great. Like half my body was like one color, the other half was not. It was like not great, and everyone was like, it was just fine. So we get there, I'm like exhausted because we slept for like 3 hours. Everyone else knew what was happening. I was in like this just disgusting outfit, and like Sarah was like, "Oh, you should probably change so like we can take photos." And I was like, "Oh, absolutely, you're so right. Let me get cute." So we go. At this point in time, all I've had that day was Dunkin' coffee that I was not a huge fan of.
Dunk.
And then
Dunky
Sarah
dunk.
made us like these cocktails that were like
Trying to get her
50%
jazzed.
tequila, and then the other 50% was like a seltzer. And we were waiting for Robert to come back. Like I said, everyone knew what was happening, and I was just like drinking these. Ron was like, "Oh, you can finish mine." I was like, "Sure, why not? I haven't eaten anything all day. Why not do that before a hike?" So we get to this hike, and I'm like in heaven because there's a million dogs there at the base of this hike. And then we start going, and I'm like dying. And I'm like, I think I'm going to like throw up. Like, I haven't eaten anything. I'm exhausted. Like, it was just horrible. And everyone was like, I was like, this seems like a fine spot for us to stop. We can take a picture. And everyone was like, no.
Well, we
Let's
were
keep
trying
going.
to find the most like, I don't know.
No,
like,
yeah,
the best
this
spot for
yeah,
photography.
Good aesthetic.
Literally, the spot that I was like, it was like trees. And it was like, are we in Colorado or are we just in a forest somewhere random? Like, it was like, you could not even tell. So I was like, I'm fine here. I'll meet you guys later. Again, stopping for all the dogs. It was really great. And we get up there. They were like, oh, this finally seems like a spot. Like, everyone is like fine or whatever. I get up there and I'm like, okay, this is great. This is a perfect view. I'm so excited. And Sarah was like, oh, like, let's take a photo of you and Ron. And I was like, oh, great. Yeah. And then we'll take one of you and Robert. Absolutely. And so we're there taking a photo. And like, Ron was like awkwardly like away from me.
Ron was
Like,
stressed.
It was like more like an arm length. And I was like, okay, am I coming to you or are you coming to me? Like, what's happening here? And then he was like, well, I'm about to ask my best friend to marry me. And he got down on one knee. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my
heard
God.
this story,
Like,
guys.
and I like literally had no idea that it was happening. And it was like truly like the most perfect, like I'm going to cry thinking about it. It was like, it was literally like the most like perfect day and like perfect thing. Like, shout out like again to like Ron, obviously to Ron, but then to Sarah and Robert who like made that day so special for me and Ron. Like, it was like
went out
perfect.
for tacos afterwards.
We did. We went for tacos and margaritas after, which are like my favorite things.
The foam doesn't make
They
it look
brought
pretty,
champagne
but you can have
to
the
the
first
mountain with us. Like, I don't know how I didn't hear those
glad
bottles
to.
clinking in their backpacks or like even
It's-
see them packing them. Like, I was just oblivious to everything.
So-
And no, go ahead, please.
The lead up to it, we were talking
Oh,
about it at
that's so
Target
cute.
yesterday.
Isn't it? It's a little bit.
Is it?
It's full.
So
It's
really
you're
quick.
really full.
Well, so I added an extra shot to the recipe.
I'm gonna
I
try
didn't take into consideration the glass, so there's less cold brew and more alcohol. And
That's
then
how
I
she likes it.
also
looks
added the Lucky
beautiful.
Charms at the last minute.
That
It looks great. I mean,
so
it looks
cute.
fantastic.
I'm not gonna lie, it's really good.
Yeah, it
I'm a
looks
fan.
great.
I also didn't mix it. My bad.
Yeah, I can tell that too.
She's
But,
like, I didn't want to say it.
It's the marshmallow for me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the
I'm gonna
fluff.
take one more
good.
sip.
Yeah,
So the fluff is around the rim, so you get it. I also forgot my straws, so
we could put the. But
that means
you
you-
could put the thing in them.
Oh, just throw it in for the decorative.
it's a short glass, but yeah.
We might.
I like
We
that.
might die. We don't know what's
It's
on
okay.
that. I will say just a quick disclaimer. Up until that was the most stressed I've ever been, and I'm still crying.
What? Up until
We were
Oh, that's
planning.
delicious.
We were planning with one of Brenna's sisters and Ron and everybody. It was this whole big thing. We had to trick Brenna. Tori tricked Brenna into asking me to get my nails done so that they were ready.
Because
for
again,
the
I literally had
proposal.
zero idea. I was like, oh, I have a broken nail. Like, who cares?
Yeah,
Like, I'll
because
get them
I'm
done
not
after.
a person that always you have marshmallow
This is
fluff on you.
beautiful.
Does everyone have marshmallow fluff on them? No, you're good.
I'm gonna eat this.
Just
marshmallow.
me.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise to no one.
This is
That is
good.
delicious. Okay.
Do we get to
I
keep
will
that?
say probably my least. Oh yeah, you guys can like continue.
Yeah, can I have some more?
Too bad.
Well, we're gonna pick our own.
So sad.
There's also more.
Ooh, we get to
mugs.
pick our
Yeah, this
faves.
is
basic-
this one's basically mine now since I picked
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Oh,
But
that's
so,
smart.
So
We
with
shall
St.
try it and
Patrick's
keep
Day,
it.
though, what's everyone's favorite St. Patrick's
I'm
Day
crying.
moment? Yeah, say let's move past the which I love. I would talk about my engagement
I've
all the
got
time.
one.
But it's not, doesn't have to do with today. Anyone besides Tori have a story to tell?
I've got one, and it's fairly
I
quick.
think we should start.
It's
We
fairly quick.
should.
It's fairly quick. What year was it?
Wait,
Was it
should we
2
pick
years
another?
ago?
No, 2.
Yeah, I can make
Yeah,
another
that's
drink
what
while
it
we're
was.
going.
Well,
it
it's
was
happening. Do you wanna pick or do you wanna pick?
2021.
Want me to pick?
It was the end. It's up to you.
Okay. I'll do Breakfast of Champions. That's fine.
That's cute.
So I just want to reiterate that Brenna has said that if you pick it, you have to keep it and drink it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
That
take
makes
this all
me
day.
nervous now.
But I love it.
I'll take this
Alrighty.
one all
I'm
day.
so excited for it.
What is it?
So it is whiskey. Typically coffee liqueur. Forgot to bring that, so we're gonna do double whiskey.
Great.
Unless you
that
want
was
it.
I'm now
Bottom.
jealous.
It's not. This is not a creamy drink.
This is fine.
So whiskey,
Is it just-
coffee liqueur,
Okay.
ice, cold brew, Guinness,
Great.
and a splash of shaken cream because the
great.
classic Irish coffee has shaken cream. That's how
I'm
they
here
do
for it. It's the Breakfast of
I
Champions.
love that though.
Yeah.
We
a
are
little
here
bit
for
of
it.
everything.
I thought that was the biggest ice cube of
also-
anyone's life. I thought the whole thing was just
said
one
hit
big
the button.
ice cube.
Got that quick.
He
Can we
was ready
just
for it.
shout out to the?
To the leprechaun.
Production.
Oh,
We gotta get a slow clap for the leprechaun.
I didn't see Rob go and
That's
get
not
it.
actually slow. Sorry.
Sorry. There it is. We did a slow clap for Tori earlier this week.
Look at our
In
okay.
office.
Ice cubes that are Amazon ice cube.
Does it have like a little
Yes.
top on top? Because Ron and I are thinking
I
about
just threw it
buying
on the
them.
ground.
But it's like the top of the ice cube, like the ice cubes tray goes on top of
Yeah,
it.
and then it's
Ron, this is what I want.
Yeah.
Did you see them?
I like
They're
it.
nice cubes.
Approved.
Guys, I
Great.
keep
10 out of
booping
10,
the mic.
Amazon
I'm
Prime.
so sorry if
Sorry,
it
I am
ruins
not paying
it.
attention to our speed. Continue talking about what you're doing.
Okay, well, I know where this
Oh,
story is.
it's really
Hit it.
quick. Probably
You
it'll
guys
take
were in
about
the
10 seconds.
You guys were in the new house. It
Yeah,
was the
where
first-
where did it
It
happen?
was in the pandemic, so it's
Our
2021.
new house.
the hizzy
house.
for shizzy.
Oh,
Okay,
is that
the
what you call your
Hizzy
house?
Fizzy.
I've never heard you say that. I'm going to say
What
it.
time?
Hizzy for shizzy.
Again, never heard either of you call your
I
house.
I just
It's
was
actually the
copying
home
her.
dogs.
Again,
No.
I don't want to call you out, but I've never heard that.
That's
Okay,
our Wi-Fi.
anyway.
the home dogs.
Anyway.
Sorry.
What, was it 2 years ago?
2021.
2021.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Okay. We had a St. Patrick's.
It was a
Party.
pandemic, so we just it was very
Low-key.
few of us.
Full disclosure, we are the queen and queen of St. Patrick's Day every year. So generally speaking, we're
We
St. Patrick's
generally
Day.
are at their house
Yes.
for it, in some capacity on the day.
Yes,
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah. So really, we were just getting drunk, having fun, having a good time.
It's been a great time.
And
Was it? I don't remember.
It was. So we did an Irish car. So I remember it up until we did the Irish car bomb, and that's what threw all of us over the edge. Again, please be responsible.
yes.
Yes.
And it was the Irish car bomb. After that, I could not tell you anything that happened.
And we also had
well,
a slumber party.
I can tell
so
you what
keep that in
happened
mind.
after
Well,
that.
yeah, because we've seen the videos. You didn't know until the
We've
next
got
day.
No, I knew.
You did it.
Brenna decided that Crown, everyone needed Crown, but mainly me.
and the thing is, I don't like Crown ever.
I love Crown. So I wasn't too mad about it.
I think I was just working with what I had.
But she ended up,
Ooh.
Oh shit. We're good.
I was sitting in a chair and she ended up choking me out. And
It was a TikTok
pouring,
trend.
It was a
Pouring.
yeah,
It
and
was a trend.
It was
pouring
a
Crown
trend
down my throat. I don't know about
And I
any
wasn't
trends. I'm not on
actually
the
choking
talk.
my
It
That's
was
like
a
a
trend, and you
sexual
are on
trend.
the talk.
That's like a sexual trend.
I actually didn't
No,
even know it
not
was.
always.
I didn't even know it was. I was just trying to make myself look better in this light. I
She's
didn't
not
even
on
know
TikTok.
it
It
was.
was
I'm
a
not on
trend.
TikTok.
It
I'm
was
also
a
not on
trend.
TikTok. So it was just happening.
shouldn't
I was
be
like,
doing
I like
TikTok
I think it
Crown.
was just I just was like,
I
trying-
suggested it.
I was like, you.
That
the
doesn't surprise
truth
me.
comes out. I
My
literally-
own wife suggested
I
it.
wasn't even a part of it.
Because I was like, there's just no way that I would just grab someone's throat to pour a shot.
It
down
happened
them.
though. And
It did happen.
Listen,
It was
okay,
viral.
it wasn't even like a 1 second, like, oh, just
No, it was. It's
It-
like
there was a lot of
literally,
crowd.
like,
I was sitting there like,
time.
like
100%.
chugging that shit.
Wow, the truth comes out live
It was
on
a
this
trend.
podcast.
All I'm saying is I'm the media
Literally
analyst.
until
Unless
right
it's
now,
bad,
I was
then it
like,
was a media
I was
story.
feeling
Why
like,
do that?
why would I ever have done that? But that makes sense that Al was like, no, you should do that.
I'm not
ASMR.
surprised.
Oh,
What if it's like
that's fine. Yeah, it's like the.
All right, this is the finishing touch
they
on
probably
here.
hit us right now?
Yeah.
This is not a drink I would ever think that Brenna would like.
That sucks for Brenna.
You don't like it today.
It's gonna be my number one drink, probably.
I love this
Probably
one.
not better than Dunkin'.
I'm
but
having a
maybe.
grand old
It will be better than Dunkin' for
I'm
sure.
glad you are. All right.
Oh, that is. It actually
Oh,
looks
it looks beautiful, though.
These glasses are smaller than what I'm used to.
They're really
so they're not
cute.
fitting any of the
Oh, my.
I've already
drinks.
spilled on myself. So
ice winch.
I tried to make a.
Thank you. Does anyone want any Guinness?
No, that's good.
I tried to make a smoothie bowl the other day.
You can take the You can taste the Jameson.
You can.
Or
You couldn't in
it's
that one.
The whiskey, the Irish whiskey.
I tried to make a smoothie bowl the other day, and I put too much smoothie because the proportions were off. So I get what you're saying with the cup.
You were late.
Really? Do you want to pick yours?
There was so much.
Pretty
I'm about it.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
There
I
was,
haven't actually tasted this one. Can I taste it?
Yeah.
there was so much smoothie in my bowl, and I just wanted the goods. Wanted the granola, the fruit,
It looks great.
Very
all of
coffee
the things.
tasting.
Really, all I could taste was just straight whiskey. It's not
It
bad.
does taste whiskey, which is
was
why I
not
don't
bad.
mind it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty good,
I like
right?
It's
that.
good though.
It's because the Guinness, I feel like, has a whiskey taste to it.
I would agree.
This is normally made with nitro cold brew or Guinness, but the store didn't have that, so.
That
Hey,
was, that was
what-
a story.
what else in
You
it?
guys,
It is. I don't know where I put my card. So it's whiskey, usually coffee liqueur, but we just did a little double whiskey. Guinness and cold brew
It's delicious.
and shaken cream.
so last night, Brenna texted me, and I was supposed to stop because we went and got our supplies last night, like
Hold on
earlier
one
in the
second.
day.
Pick one.
Oh, yeah.
Nutty.
Okay.
Perfect. So last night we did our little grocery shopping, got everything ready, and she texted me and was like, "Oh my God, we forgot to get the Guinness." And I said,
Idiots.
we said, I said, should I get a handle or a fifth? And she, what did you say? What was the exact quote?
I think I'm pretty sure I was like, well, it's beer, so.
sounds about right.
Legit. That's how it went.
Like, I
And
was sitting
said,
there and I was like, what?
yeah.
You're probably like, do we trust her?
Well, so
No.
Okay.
at
yeah.
the end of the day, Ron went and got the Guinness this morning. So
We just need to be safe.
it was just we were also everyone was running late this morning. I am notorious.
Facts.
It's like something that I don't like about myself is that I'm late for everything. Like Sarah, I mean, you guys can do it too,
But
but
also-
Tori runs late.
Your closest friends don't care that you do it.
No, and I
time.
know, but it's just like I
It
have
only
every
matters when
attention.
production, aka the leprechaun, is yelling at you.
Oh yeah, Ron's family is like their late is 5 minutes early. And
No, I mean, like, he told us to get here at 11:30. We all showed up at like 12:15.
yeah. But I'm saying it's because of his family. Like, I love them all so much. Like, his mom runs a little late, which I appreciate. But his dad, like, they are if you're not 5 minutes early, you are late. And
That's me.
that is not my family. My family, if you're not 10 minutes late, you're on time.
I grew up being late,
Bailey's
so
is
now I'm the one that shows up extra early. Like, I grew up being late because of my parents. Except with the
No.
exception of today.
I would
Because now I'm
actually-
attached to Tory time.
I would actually no.
Tory time is
That
a thing.
happens
And I have to
with
live
couples.
by
I'm gonna
it
say
because
calm.
it's my
I would
wife.
say I would like the floor to speak
I would actually
here.
like us just to go to St. Patrick's Day. This is a fight for off camera.
No, it's just real quick. Alex, first of all, you do your makeup in the
In
truck.
the car. On the way.
Yeah.
To save time.
I mean, wow.
Not big.
First of all,
Sorry, continue.
no,
What
no
time
big
did you
deal.
wake up today?
Doesn't matter. You always tell me that I have to get up earlier and
That's
leave.
beautiful. I'm still
It's
listening. I'm still
beautiful and
listening.
scary at the same time.
that's
I'm not
hot.
gonna lie.
Yeah, grab it from that.
It's okay. I got it. I could hand it to her. I'm good. Grab it.
Well, give me.
No, grab
You're
the
not-
handle.
You're not giving it to
So
me.
my
though.
my
Good,
mugs
grab it.
say that they're
Grab it.
hot and cold, but I'm not trusting that they're hot also because they don't look double walled. But it hasn't
cute
busted
mugs.
in her hands.
I'm
And
so-
so-
Okay, number one, smells beautiful. Number two, I want to put my tongue in it because it's whipped cream. But my guests say I'm not allowed, or my host and guests.
No,
No.
do it.
So okay, so the next episode that you're gonna see is for our March Madness.
Nice.
And literally, Alex, it was a tequila tasting, so get ready for that. And she literally was like tonguing it while we were all taking these shots. And by the very last one, when she was still doing it, everyone was shook. Like
haven't tasted
literally,
this one yet.
it was horrible.
Okay, I'm gonna pass it, but just give me one more.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So this
I
is
just want to. Sorry, I just want to finish what I was saying earlier.
I would just like, yeah.
The only thing is that Alex always rushes me, but takes way longer to get ready.
You're not doing as much.
Exactly. I get ready like that, like 30 minutes top. She takes at least an hour and a half, at least, because she is okay with it because she gets ready in the truck part of it. So it doesn't count. I'm just saying I can get ready faster than her.
Oh, wow. You just have to shower.
Okay,
I
so
can get ready
anyways,
faster
this
than
is
her.
why I said this conversation is
good.
better off the podcast.
This is true. She's right.
Number 2, what is your best St. Patrick's Day story?
I was gonna actually go to you next.
Do you guys want while you're making?
Yes.
Yes,
please.
I was like, do the classic.
Get it on deck.
This is the classic Irish
one's my
coffee.
favorite.
This is a recipe I
The
saw.
nutty
about
one,
it's
the nutty
mine.
Irish one. That's really good.
Yeah,
That one's really good. I
this
didn't
one's-
expect it to be that good.
I'm a big fan of like hot
But it's
coffee.
fine.
I
You
also want
are.
to say I probably should have put the Baileys in after the hot coffee because it is curdling a little bit.
But you
A little
can't
bit.
tell when you eat it though. You
little
can't or
bit.
drink it. You
Eat
can't
it.
tell
when you
eat
chomp
it.
down on it.
when you
you're eating
yeah, no, it's
curdle.
fine. You're not gonna die. You're good.
Okay, I can only think of like just embarrassing St. Patrick's Day stories about me.
You already ate it all.
I have this was my one story that I really want to tell.
Please.
Please.
It's not St. Patrick's Day, but it is
Please.
a pub crawl in London, kind of
Ooh,
close
okay.
to.
Basically, you're already
Ireland.
across the pond.
And I was on a pub crawl.
stop and
This
a
was
leap.
like the
I said it wrong.
this was like the 4th bar I think we hit, so I was feeling it. And
course.
the pub had a like a bowl on the counter of the bar. Why are you laughing?
I'm just laughing because I'm keeping this.
They had a bowl
I'm just
of
kidding. I'm
brown
kidding.
sugar
Well, it sounds rude.
cubes. Brown sugar cubes. Just sitting there, just chilling. Like they were
Just a
right
snack?
next to the bar peanuts too. So it wasn't like
So
it
you're
was the only
supposed to
thing
snack
there.
on it?
That's
Drink
what I
some of that.
thought. I thought they were snack croutons.
I would have. And they were not.
No, the brown sugar cubes.
Yeah.
So I was like, yum. And I grabbed it and I popped it in my mouth. And then everyone around me was like, that's sugar.
Everyone
And
around you was
yeah,
like,
it tastes great.
And I
they're
was
like, that's an
honey.
American.
the most like sad look on my face, just chewing a sugar cube. And I wasn't going to spit it out.
But did you love it?
No, at that point, you're
It's a
committed.
pride. It's a pride at that point.
Right. It's like you.
you want-
I did this.
if
I'm
anything-
doing it.
If anything, it was like
Do it.
very reminiscent of
Throw it
like
in my mouth.
Bridesmaids when she's like, in fact, Helen,
That's exactly.
I could
And
use
you
a
said-
snack, and
and
you
you-
just confidently keep eating them.
There's what's a
And
little
you said
like,
it's brown sugar?
yeah, it's brown sugar. It's just a cube of brown
Can I
sugar.
bite it in half or is
Can I
it
have
too
yours?
hard?
It
Yeah.
looks a little hard. The one I had was chewable. So I popped it in my mouth and I was just like
that's
chomping
beautiful.
on it.
That's a
Okay.
beautiful
This one's a
color.
little harder.
A little harder.
I don't know what they do to their sugar
You're
cubes.
more of an iced.
Yeah, no,
I should
can-
ask
I
them.
can do it.
I can do either one.
I've tried twice now.
I have no
Which
idea
one do you
what this
prefer?
bar was.
I got it.
Stir
Oh
it.
god.
Can I have a stir?
Sure.
So see, okay, so that's a fun story.
But yeah, that was a dumb moment of mine.
I'm trying to think.
I popped that whole thing in my mouth and was like,
So one of my favorites
Oh,
was
it made
you guys from?
steam a second ago.
Steam. One of my favorite stories actually
not
involves Sarah.
It's not great.
Huh? Sorry.
We were at
Drink
my,
your drink.
right, exactly. We were at my mom's house and we were getting ready to go out. We were doing a power hour. I think she made us breakfast. She wanted to make sure we were ready for, for the day. And it was like you and like 3 other girls. We were all ready to go. My dad was going to drive us. We thought of everything. And this one girl, she got into the car. She was like really feeling it, but she was like, "No, I'm going to go out."
I didn't like the shot glass.
She was like, I'm gonna go out, like we're totally fine. And so at that point in time, we're like 21. So we're like, yeah, of course. Anyone can do anything. And so we were going, we don't get 2 blocks from my mom's house when my dad has to turn around and drop her back off. And then by the time that we get home, because we were like day drinking, so we started like 7 a.m. just ASMR it. We were like day drinking, so by the time we got home at like 6, because at that point we were like done. We woke up at 7, ready to go. And we came home and like she just threw up in our basement. Not Sara, there's some other girl. We won't say her
I
name.
was like very subtle.
She threw up in our basement and just left it there. And my mom was like, before we left, she was like, I will do anything to help you girls out, like anything like that. She was like, if you throw up, like just let me know so I can come and like help you, make sure you're okay. The girl just Irish goodbyes it, doesn't say anything to anyone. We come home and there's just like 2 or 3 piles, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, it was all over.
Of just like throw up in the basement when we were all sleeping. And I think I paid our friend Mike $5 to clean up the puke because I was like, I'm not going to make my mom come downstairs.
Our
and do
friend
this.
Mike, we paid him $5.
The thing, the thing is,
Mike,
Mike.
he came in and he cleaned up the place.
The thing is, Mike, I'm pretty sure I owe you $5 still. I don't think I ever paid you for cleaning that up.
He's fine.
He's fine.
That's so.
But it was like literally, it was so gross. It was like 3 piles like right next to each other, and I felt
Love it.
And like she didn't. I don't think she like acknowledged it for like.
She didn't apologize.
I don't think she never
She knows who she is.
apologized.
I'm sorry.
But I don't think she acknowledged it for like a year before she finally was like, "Do you guys remember that?" And we're like, "Do we remember it?" Yes, Mike had to clean it up.
Yeah, we all witnessed it. Hey, just want- normally this is layered with a like a
You can see it.
spoon. I also didn't
see
add
layer.
any fresh cream. No, I'll show you guys a picture of what it's supposed to look
Okay.
It's still cute.
like. Thank you. It's probably gonna taste the same.
Would you like a stir?
I mean, you can stir it in.
So you also have,
Typically,
like,
you don't stir it in,
C12
and it's thick. I didn't add any fresh cream, and I did it, and I kind of just splashed it with some leftover almond milk. This isn't the best one.
It looks cute.
It's the classic. It looks
Yeah,
good.
it's supposed to be black with like a little bit of white.
Oh, if that's it, does not look like that.
Nobody
Yeah.
here likes
For
black
people who
coffee
are not
anyway.
watching on YouTube, it does not look like that.
I made it wrong on purpose. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, I bet it's gonna taste
This
good.
was your artistic spin.
Right, you took it.
Yeah.
Well, it was real
rushed.
quick.
Everyone has a drink, so I was like, meh.
I do. I want to. Yeah, you gave me just
tried 2 of
one
them.
here. Oh.
I haven't checked 2 of them.
Thank
This
you.
is my only
So
one.
here's the thing. This is what I'm
where
going to
did
say.
the
I don't have a really
whipped cream
great
one?
St. Patrick's Day story, but I
Hazelnut.
do have a
Mine
great
was
Irish
honestly
goodbye.
mine was not that great of a
okay.
story.
No, I have a great
Yeah, it's an
Irish
Alex
goodbye. Do you remember the Irish goodbye, Tori?
You just walk away. Don't say goodbye.
You just walk away.
You just walk
You
away.
just- you-
I'm talking
you
about
don't say
the time someone
goodbye.
hid on our
Goodbye.
couch and then disappeared in my
I
clothes.
forgot all about that. You
Whoa,
actually might
hold
know
up,
the
hold up.
person that they're talking
Pause,
about in this
pause,
story.
pause. What are you talking about?
We're talking about Irish goodbyes, and I said the time that someone peed on our couch and then disappeared in my clothes.
It's not a dog.
And went
No,
to
no,
a
no.
birthday
Actually,
party.
Well,
Loki,
tell me later.
Loki,
Yeah.
this is a really good story.
Okay.
Without
so
names.
one
Without
year-
names.
No, I would never.
No, we'll never name names.
Brenna.
Except
I'm
Mike.
joking. I'm joking.
Well, Mike
was a true hero.
But the thing is, Mike
an
did not do
American
anything
hero.
wrong. He was a hero.
Yeah.
A hero.
Yeah.
We owe Mike $5.
We all Mike,
I
if
don't,
you ever
but-
see this,
we
let me
should-
know. and I'll give you $5.
Mike, if you see this, I will raise it 5, and we will all raise it 5, and you will get 20 for your good deed.
Calm
Sarah,
down over
Sarah's
there.
like, I don't agree to
I
this.
don't
Maybe
money.
well, you can have 10, and that I'm paying from Tori's bank account, not mine.
Facts.
Thanks, Mike.
Anywho, so no, one year we had New Year's Eve. We had a group. We stayed at our house.
Thing is, you should have just lied and said it was St. Patrick's Day. No one would have known.
No, we're talking about Irish goodbyes.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I get
It's
it.
Irish.
I get it.
It's- So we go out, we come home, we sleep, we wake up. We've got someone knocking at the door. And we're like, it's early. No. Can I have your dog?
What?
No.
Wait, what?
We can let your dog come out here.
She's not really
No.
providing a lot of context here.
Yeah, well, I want to leave it vague. It's weird. So someone asked to let our dog. We have 2 dogs. They were sleeping in the room with us with the door shut. They wanted the dogs to come out, and I was like, "That's really weird." No, I think that the context that she's wanting me to provide. I think that they wanted the dogs loose in the house to be like, "Oh, the dog peed on the
No,
ground."
no, you didn't give anything.
Yeah,
leading
I'm
up.
a
I
bad
have no idea what's
storyteller.
going on.
Exactly.
I know the story and I
knocked
don't know
on your
what's going
door.
on.
She didn't give anything leading
I'm
up.
pivoting to my wife because she's
It
more
was your
comfortable with
bedroom
this story.
door.
No. So what
No,
happened
it's Tori.
was.
It's Tori. I'm
No,
not. I'm
okay,
handing
okay,
off.
let's calm
Hand
down.
off. Hand
Let's
off.
calm down. Let's calm down. Okay, so what happened was we went out for New Year's Eve. one night. Got plastered. One of our friends came home with us that night, and she drinks a lot. To be honest,
Who doesn't?
she
Let's
throws it
call a
down.
spade a spade.
She throws it down. So the house that we were living at the time, it was like a bi-level, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Okay, so our room is upstairs.
You come in the front door. There's like a small
can
landing,
go up
and
or you can go
upstairs
down.
and a downstairs.
Yeah.
The
So
story.
we slept up.
Sorry, continue. We have the house layout. We got it.
It's good. It's good. I promise
Well,
it's
you
good
guys
because
already
we
know
have
the house layout.
we
but
have
for people who
cameras
don't know.
because
The thing
of
is,
the
Sarah
dog.
doesn't,
I'll wrap
so
it up.
she does
I'll
it
do
in the
it quicker.
background
I'll do it
story.
Okay,
quicker.
so there's cameras because of the dog, so we can see all of this happening in
bet.
real time.
The
No,
old
the
house.
old one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all happening in real
You've
time
never
because
been.
we have the camera set up for the dog, so we can like see
But
her
I'll
walking
pretty
around
much
the
wrap it up
house.
real quick. So
no, I'm sorry.
we went upstairs to sleep. She went downstairs to sleep. The next morning, like super early in the morning, we hear a knock on our door from
Again,
our friend.
specify it's your bedroom door.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because when you were
bedroom.
first telling your
Bedroom.
story,
That's a good point.
I even
Correct.
knew what was happening in this
cheers.
story.
And you
Yeah.
were so
Anthony is
lost.
like, I hate this story.
Yeah,
Please.
it's lost.
It is good. It's good. when Anthony is
I
over
also
it.
hate it, but
Get
now
there.
I'm up to
I
speed.
don't
Bedroom
land
door.
the plane.
Bedroom door.
I
Listen,
don't land
I'm
the plane.
trying.
I get the
trying
plane
to,
in the air.
You're
I
doing
don't
great.
land
You're
it.
doing great.
I'm trying to
You're
wrap
doing
it up
great.
real
Could you
quick,
try
but I
harder?
keep getting interrupted.
You're doing great.
Okay. Anyway, she knocks on our bedroom door. We're like half awake, half asleep. She's like, "Hey, can I let your dogs out?" And we're like, "No, they're laying on their bed with us. We're still sleeping." And she's like, "Okay." And then like,
She goes and
walks
grabs
away.
a beer out of the fridge, a Bud Light, at like 7 a.m. But why? Why? Okay, continue. No, that's part of it. Why?
Like I
Literally,
wasn't gonna
why?
get to there.
Yeah, that was probably rude, but like,
Yeah,
why?
a little
That's
bit.
in the morning.
It's literally 7 a.m. So she knocks on our door. We say no with a question mark, and she walks through our kitchen, grabs a Bud Light from the fridge, and then walks back downstairs. The reason why we know all of this is because we do have cameras in the house because we have our dogs and we don't like putting them in a crate when we leave. So we have cameras to watch them and make sure everything's going okay.
Right. As good
So,
dog moms.
Right. So the reason why we look back at all this footage is because later that day we went downstairs to just kind of clean up, whatever, because we knew she had been laying down there. There was, blankets, whatnot, already pillows down there. We went down there and we just already smelled this odor. And we're like, the moment we walked down there, we're like, oh my God, what is that? And we're like, did the dogs pee? Like, what happened? We're like,
It's
no,
not
they,
abnormal.
they wouldn't have.
Sometimes.
They weren't allowed
Just a little tink.
downstairs.
Just a little tink.
They weren't allowed downstairs. It wasn't the dogs. So the couch is honestly probably about
Okay,
the size
so-
of their
yeah.
couch.
No, they're
Maybe a little bit.
it's a
bigger?
3-seater. This one's 2.
Yeah, maybe a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger.
Yeah. So I don't remember.
We remove a cushion and there's the thinnest layer ever of like one sheet of paper towel across like 3 cushions, and we were like,
So
What is happening?
she tried.
she tried to clean it
up.
I think she wanted to have the dogs.
Oh wait, what
be
they
like,
haven't
"Oh,
said
this
is that this woman peed on their couch.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Basically.
they are skirting around what the
Yeah.
point of the story is. This woman peed on their couch and tried to clean it up with the thinnest layer
One layer
of paper towels, and then she was like, "F, I can't. This isn't.
like,
This isn't
oh
going.
Too much.
So
I have
let
to
me
find
get the
another
dogs
solution.
Yep.
to do it." And then she's and then
act
she
like
just
they did it.
leaves.
No, she had to go to a birthday party. She goes through our laundry room, takes
Oh,
one
I
of my
forgot about
shirts that I bought on a trip that I went with Tori for Pride.
That's besides the point.
She
The fact
takes the
is, she
shirt-
went to our laundry room, grabbed
went
our
to my dirty-
clothes,
she was
put
wearing
it
my dirty
on,
clothes to a
and
birthday
then
party.
left.
Didn't say anything about
Nothing.
peeing on their
Gone.
couch.
Bye. But she had that Bud Light.
She offered to pay
But she
for
had
it.
that Bud Light.
had
Yeah,
that
she
Bud
was
Light.
trying to get ready to go to the birthday party.
You know what? She was
Wild.
Really nice, really great.
She was embarrassed.
I would still hang out. I honestly would.
She was just
But
embarrassed.
I cleaned that couch for 3 hours and it was fine.
Is she gonna listen to this?
Probably
Hopefully
not.
not. I don't know.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Cheers.
If not,
Cheers.
she knows what she did.
Thank you. Thank
She
you
knows
guys
what she did.
for.
We're being very
clean it, she
discreet.
don't care.
So
She don't
Okay,
care.
thank you guys for tuning in. As always, it was a chaotic episode. as we said, this is a podcast where anything goes.
Drink responsibly.
Yes. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thanks,
Drink
Sarah.
responsibly.
What production? One more time.
Thank you, Sarah.
Say it
Oh,
louder.
yeah.
Louder for the people in the back.
One more time.
Thank you, Sarah, for coming to be our guest. We would love to have you for our Disney Channel original movies.
I am an expert on a lot of things.
when we are
I'll-
coming. Anytime
And
you want to
back
come.
potatoes.
And oh my gosh, you didn't even tell
We didn't
us.
even talk about the potato famine.
We're gonna end it with Sarah's fact about the potato famine.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much.
The potato famine, I don't know why they call it famine, because they had an excess of potatoes. They weren't famished. They were just overwhelmed with potatoes, and that's confusing to me. So,
And again, that's the Irish potato famine. If you weren't
The Irish
familiar,
in
if you
Ireland?
couldn't get from what the whole episode's about. Well, thank you guys again.
Thanks.
Have a great St. Patrick's Day.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And finish
Bye.
it if you're bad.
Finish it.
And if you
Oh,
can't
no.
finish it, then at
Okay.
least chug for 5. Am I right?
Am I right?
Am I right?
Are you right?